This photo delivered a buoyant moment that served as an inspiration for viewers worldwide, and a calming one in the face of political instability in the host country, France.
This viral photo was taken by Jérôme Brouillet for AFP Getty Images. In it, we see Brazil's Gabriel Medina gesturing at the end of his heat in the Paris Olympic Games, the surfing event held in Teahupo'o in the French Polynesian island of Tahiti, nearly 10,000 miles from Paris. Medina gave viewers one of the most unforgettable images of the Games with an airborne celebration that seemed supernatural.
We've seen some incredible pictures from this Olympics, but this one really gives definitive proof that photography offers something no other visual medium does: the ability to freeze a moment in time. Cartier-Bresson would surely call this image the decisive moment.
The image is really brilliant, and that's beyond the gesture. You see a slack in the leash that gives the board a life of its own. Then there's the complementary way that the upright board parallels Medina's body and how it tips to the left at the top to echo his gesture. Then there's the moodiness of the clouds, especially those above him, and also how the modest band of the ocean seemingly transfers its power to him. Just as a comparison, the image that photographer Morgan Maassen took is also wonderful, but in that one, you see the background of the mountain and the taut leash, and both of those elements make the photo, yes, incredible, but actually slightly less supernatural.
In an era where we're becoming more and more used to AI generated imagery, this photo really requires you to do a double take to recognize it as a real photo. And it's also really evidence of the importance of the photographer knowing their subject. Brouillet has said that he noticed Medina doing that celebratory gesture before, so he anticipated something like it when he made this shot. Unlike the photos coming out of Paris, which often featured the landscape of the city, this image, as amazing as it is, also really masks its location. We only see the water and the sky below and beneath Medina, making it seem almost like he's competing in an empty place. But Tahiti itself is anything but empty. And in many ways, the lack of a kind of geographic marker in this particular photo echoes the way that some folks in Tahiti felt about the plan to host Olympic surfing there. Locals said there was not enough communication with the community about construction and its potential environmental impacts on the area, particularly coral reefs. Other locals have expressed concern that there won't be a useful economic impact on the area as a result of hosting the surfing events. And so these elements of the local contexts are also things that the photo masks. It really doesn't give us this social or political context at all. One of the things I think is really great about the Olympics is it really has become a playground for photography. It gives photographers a chance not just to document what happens, but to really try to capture the essence of a sports action through the use of creative approaches that aren't often available or appropriate in other kinds of photojournalism. We saw images from this Olympics of photographers using multiple exposure, making digital composites, showing multiple moments of action in one photo, slowing shutter speeds, or using a tilt and shift lens to produce what's sometimes called a toy town or a miniature visual effect. What's really wonderful about all these practices is that they really show us aspects of a sport that we would never see or notice or fully appreciate if we saw them unfold simply in real time.